Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I was due in Nashville, Tennessee, and today I'm joined by Zombie Cleo from the Isle of Britain.
Hello, everybody. Come on.
So, Cleo, I wanted to show you some stuff in my base. I've lured you over here with the idea of getting some glowstone, since you need it to make new jetpacks.
Yes.
So I got all sorts of cool stuff over here. I got a new type of glass from Thaumcraft, which I will, flaunt my jetpack having. Look at this glass. It looks like there's not even any glass here. But,
What glass?
Yeah,
oh,
the glass
the shiny glass. Oh, I like that glass.
So, yeah, new Thaumcraft glass. The cool thing about it, too, is it can only be broken by the person who placed it, hitting it with their Thaumcraft wand. So nobody else can, like, blow it up.
Well, considering how many times you've had to deal with people breaking your glass.
Well, people are like, oh, I'll just take a shortcut real quick. Oh, I don't have any glass on me. So then I got some other new machines in here. I've got a creosote oil tank.
Oh, is that creosote oil? What is that actually useful?
Oil. Well, I've got a liquid boiler down here that I can use to turn that into steam.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know what steam does. Is steam just like another engine type mover or?
Yep.
Okay.
So if you come back here, I've got the same type of magic
glass. Is that glass as well?
It's the same glass. It's Thaumcraft glass.
Ooh, shiny.
Yep, and then I've got a series of steam engines here that run off the steam that comes out of the creosote oil tank. Or I also have a solid boiler, or solid fuel steam engine boiler, with the idea being that I cook coal to make coke, and I can feed the coke directly into the solid fueled one, and the creosote oil into the other one. So I've got these two huge tanks here that I'm going to fill with steam to save for later.
Blimey. That's
each one
big tanks. Massive tanks.
Yeah. Each one has a capacity of 10 million steam. Plus, I've got an overflow that runs into another one of these tanks in Energy Mountain.
Wow.
Because I've been working on the sewers, and I've got liquid ducts that'll run all the way to Energy Mountain from here when I turn on this boiler, which I have to get up the ladder to do, and I'm doing a poor job of it. So I'm going to go ahead and toss you... Do you have the other stuff to make the jetpack on you?
No, I don't. I have it, but I don't have it on me because I wasn't able to get into my base because... Yeah, no jetpack.
I was gonna say, if you want to assemble it out of just random stuff from my base here.
Oh god, I don't
in chests.
I don't know how. Hang on.
Oh, well, I was gonna say this way you don't have to run all the way home. I guess I could throw you my book, my Spawn Home Thaumcraft book, so you can just pick that up.
Okay.
And now you can teleport back to your house, make your jetpack with the glowstone I'm about to hand you.
Ooh. Okay. Cool.
And then, yeah, just come on back when you're done.
Spawn Home. Hang on. Now, it would help if I didn't click on something.
Did we both name them Spawn Home?
Yeah. Look, here I am.
Yay! I'm glad your jetpack is working.
Yeah, that...
No.
I'm gonna have to just build my way up to my flat.
Oh, you don't have, or do you want me to just grab the stuff off of there? Which, of course, now I can't use the book to get back. Toss me the book again.
It's there.
Okay. Great. So I'm going to run to your place real quick. So I wanted to pitch an idea to you. Oh, no, I'm placing a waypoint instead of flying. That is... Every part of this is going poorly.
Always goes poorly.
Sorry. Yeah, once Cleo's done coughing there, no worries. So the idea I wanted to pitch to you is... a lot of people put their Minecraft videos so they go live when the East Coast gets out of school. Because at the same time, or East Coast of the United States, at the same time the West Coast is at lunch, so they can watch it on their iPods or iPhones at school on lunch break.
Right.
And the young British children are not in bed quite yet.
Right.
Well, what? It's true. Because if you wait much later, if I put my stuff... Okay, I still don't know what's in the jetpack, so let me...
Right. It's a lot of stuff.
Okay, you need 4 refined iron.
Right, that should be in my chest by the bed. The refined iron.
Okay.
The circuit is gonna hang on. Oh, it's an advanced circuit. Oh, poo. That requires redstone, glowstone, and
you don't happen to have the bat box already made?
Oh
either.
no. I was gonna make that off camera.
Oh, okay. Well, dang it. I wanted to have you fly around with me during this episode. Well, I know that I've got a bunch of this stuff back at my place, so I might just teleport back and...
Well, if you do that, and I'll just put the stuff in a chest in your place when I'm done.
Okay.
When I come back, yeah.
So let's go ahead. I think I threw you the glowstone already.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the refined iron in this auto crafting table here. You can do the same with the glowstone, and I'm gonna start working on the bat box. For that, I'm gonna need a ton of tin and glowstone, and I'm gonna need some, or redstone. Where's redstone? Oh, good. I moved a bunch of stuff into barrels, and I'm not used to it yet.
Yeah, oh, I know.
So I never know where anything is, which is a great thing in a game that's all about organization and building. But anyway, so I realized that it might be nice for the young British children to have something fun to watch when they come home from school. Like, do you agree, disagree? Am I on the right track here?
Yeah, okay, yeah, I would probably say it would be a nice thing to happen. But if you're doing things where it's lunchtime over there, you're generally hitting about 2 hours after school. So it's not.
Well, it's like you guys are like 6 hours ahead of me, or 5 hours ahead of the East Coast.
Yeah.
Of the United States. So, for example, what time do schools even get out in Britain? I don't know.
3:30, which means kids usually get home about 4.
Oh, really? That's later than here. Okay, I guess the schools probably start later too, or maybe you just get more education per day than us. I would not rule that out either.
9 to 3:30.
Okay, cool. 9 to 3:30. So if I set it up to come out at 4 o'clock British time, that would be like 10 a.m. my time, 11 a.m. East Coast. But you know what? This is not necessarily a show that's for the American children. So that's okay. I'm thinking about doing... Whoops. If you put sticky resin into a generator, that does not do anything.
No, it doesn't.
Good job. I'm doing great here. So I was thinking, though, that maybe I should make a show that is explicitly more focused on the British audience. And it wouldn't be... There wouldn't be as much of it as my other series, because, honestly, there's not enough time in the week for me to make, that many shows.
Right,
so,
okay.
Like, it would only be, like, maybe a few times a week, and it would be significantly shorter. Like, it would be like a 2 to 3 minute segment, every day or so.
Okay.
Where I explain to the British that, or where I celebrate our shared cultural roots. Okay? We were a British colony for a long time.
Right,
and,
yeah.
So we have some stuff in common, presumably. And it would be good to focus on that sometimes, rather than focusing on our differences. And, so what I was thinking, the basic format of the show is that I would greet everybody, and for one thing, I'm going to need some good, solid, classic British names. Like, Breton's Masters Crowley and Grantham and Smith and...
Jones.
I don't know any other British... Jones. Okay. So here, I'm going to give you a bunch of signs, and you can start writing down with these signs some British names that I can greet people with. Okay, there's some signs.
You want surnames or regular names?
I want to say, like, Masters Smith and Jones, and how would I greet the young ladies, though? Because I know Master is young men.
Miss.
And Miss...
M-I-double-S.
M-I-double-S. And then Miss whatever. I have to probably have other British last names as well there. And, so I'd greet everybody, and then I would have something that I built in Minecraft, because, this is a Minecraft show.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking, for example, I might make a bunch of letter T's and, talk about how Americans have T as well, and we use it at the end of words like let and whatnot.
As all the best British people already do, obviously.
Yeah, see, this is something we have in common. We use the letter T all the time to, talk about time, and to talk about talking, and to type about typing, and all that sort of thing. So are you with me so far? Does this seem like something the British audience would like?
Yes, it does.
Okay, outstanding. Now, here's the other kind of problem with it, though. I think that I would want to try to speak to them in their native tongue. And this is where I'm gonna need some real coaching here, Cleo, because I do not speak like a proper British gentleman.
No, you really don't.
I don't exactly sound like a Clark in central London.
No.
And so So how should I start with hello, or um,
It's
well, or good afternoon, children, or something maybe.
no, hello is usually fine with the
Okay.
with the e as opposed to an a.
Hello.
Hello, yeah, hello. That
Hello.
hello, good day. Those sorts of things are all perfectly acceptable in a refined household.
And that's the households that I want to be marketed to, honestly. The unrefined households, that they tend not to have the buy-in power that advertisers love. And so, there's just not as much. I clearly don't understand how to make circuits in this also. Sorry. I have not done this for a while. I've not been doing much IC2 anything.
No.
So I need to cook another iron to make a refined iron for the circuit, it looks like. Okay, so hello, children. Is a good start.
It's a good
And, then
start.
it's a good start. Start.
Start.
Is that start?
Yes,
Am I
that
closer?
yeah, that's much closer. That'll work.
Okay. What other words should I pronounce? What words do I need to be aware of, like, pronouncing differently? Like, I don't want to miss any. Like, are a lot of words pronounced differently over there?
I think you the way you pronounce words. Okay, there are things like leisure that you would want to speak because I hear lots of Americans pronounce it leisure. Um, those are the sorts of words you want to steer clear of if you don't know how to pronounce them properly because they
Well,
will.
see, how would I know that I don't know how to pronounce them properly? I can't steer
Yeah.
clear of them. This is why I'm coming to you for this primer on proper.
Yeah, it's
speaking.
primer.
It's primer over there.
Primer.
Wow. See, this is what we're doing. This is why I have come to you, my incredible, talented British friend. Because wow, I'm clearly, I don't know enough. Okay, so hello, children. Thank you for spending your leisure time with me, Joe Hills. How was that?
That was almost spot on. That was the least annoying English accent I've ever heard you do.
Was I close?
You were very close.
Awesome. Okay. Okay. What other words are different? What other words do I need to
Oh,
know? I'm
blimey.
excited now. I thought you were gonna shut this down as soon as I tried to actually do that.
No,
And so
no,
now
you-
I'm just like, I'm brimming with joy.
You're pretty boss, actually.
Oh, thank you.
I can't think of any off the top of my head. Oh, aluminium.
Aluminium.
Yeah, that's one that drives people absolutely barking.
Aluminium.
Aluminium.
Aluminium. Now, what contexts would children encounter aluminium in daily life? Like in America, we have foil that we use to like
Yeah,
wrap
aluminium
food to keep it
foil,
good.
aluminium cans, all those the regular things that you would counter aluminum. It's aluminium,
Okay.
but we don't have aluminium siding, which is something that I
Okay.
know you guys have.
What do you do? What do you put like wooden slats or sideways cobblestones or?
We tend not to do, you know, much of that to our houses. I mean, we do have, we don't even call it siding. What do we call it? God, my
Is it
brain's.
facade?
You can call it facades, but it's generally not really called anything. You just it's you can have wood on the side of your house, but most of the houses in the UK are built out of brick and just solid brick. So yeah, we don't have siding really.
Gotcha. I had to disappear for a minute to get more glowstone for the advanced circuit.
I've still got two
Sorry.
in my inventory.
Well, now I've got an advanced circuit for you here.
Yay!
So I will put that at the top, and I will let you actually do the manufacturing of the jetpack.
What you mean pulling it out?
Yeah, pulling it out.
Yay!
Well, because, I mean, there you go. Enjoy,
Yay.
Cleo. Oh, I forgot I'm supposed to be putting steam in the steam
Oh yeah.
engine thing here. Because, like, I'm trying to get this thing hot enough to produce heat. And, now that you can fly, you can come down here.
Hang on.
and
I
click
need
on
I need to get the jetpack fueled up.
Oh, yeah, that's fine too. Let me make sure the generator. This is the least sophisticated IC2 setup like ever.
Oh no, you haven't seen mine yet.
Okay, well, mine's fairly unsophisticated. Let me make sure that there's enough power in the bat box here. Or you just fed that directly into the generator.
Yeah,
Okay,
I just shoved
works.
it in the generator. Just do it
Yeah,
the easy way.
Cool. So I just put some coal coke in there. So I'm gonna empty my inventory otherwise, that I may yet be able to actually fit the fuel in here that I'm gonna need. Okay. So leisure, aluminium. Do kids ever make tinfoil hats if they're afraid of aliens or?
Yeah, but those are just tinfoil hats. Although
Okay.
it's usually for
They're
fun, not for aliens specifically. Aliens is not really a thing over in the UK.
Really? Well, what do you know Sigourney Weaver from? Is it
Well-
Ghostbusters?
No, it is aliens, but I'm talking about the general fear of being abducted. That's an American thing that we don't really have over here.
Okay, so I will not focus on that as a common unifying thing between our people.
No.
Okay, so we're starting to the boiler has hit a
Oh, poo.
the boiler has hit 100. So that means that everything is going to start. Let's see. Is it actually going into my tank? Okay, yeah, it's going into the lower tank here. So that's filling up. Let me make sure that the lower tank valve is not open. Because I don't want it to be unless this starts actually overflowing. Okay, good. Okay, awesome.
How can you tell that it's got steam in it? Does it just go white?
What? See how the lower tank now has that gray stuff in there?
Yeah, is that the steam?
Yeah, that's the steam. It doesn't actually float like it would really. It's like liquid steam or something.
Right. That well-known liquid steam.
Yes, everyone's favorite. So anyway, though, I've got this boiler here that you can come to find. I'm down here now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
like
take
directly below you.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take the jetpack out and leave the thing running.
Yeah, that was why I asked if you had the jetpack. Or well, I wanted to get the jetpack
Whoa,
ready
whoa,
because I don't have.
whoa.
You need
Hold
to
on
hit that mode key there.
Yeah. Or I can do that and die.
Okay. Well,
Every
so
time.
where do you respawn?
I respawn back at, like, proper spawn. It's alright, I'm only
Like
200 blocks
the
away.
tree? Like the tree where we all spawned the first time?
Yep,
Or no?
that place. And there's the house that we made the first time, yay!
Okay, so here we go. Let me just try this again. Hello, Masters Mitchell, Jackson, Clark, Green, and Miss Jones, Miss Smith, Miss Parker, and Miss Braithwaite? What the heck is Braithwaite?
Braithwaite.
Is that right?
Braithwaite, yeah.
Hey, that's a real last name?
That's a real last name.
And Miss Braithwaite, thank you for spending your leisure time here with me, Joe Hills. Today we're going to be discussing another commonality between our I guess I wouldn't say cross-transatlantic, I would say amongst our transatlantic brethren, the letter T. The letter T can have serifs, which are these nice little things that come down the sides. But, like, is that close?
No, I think you're spot on, actually, which is really weird.
Awesome. Well, I've been practicing.
Well, I can tell.
But I wanted you to coach me. Like, is there anything that I'm doing especially right or wrong?
To be honest, I think you've got it pretty much sorted, which is really quite weird. But yeah, you've actually got it so that I don't think you need much coaching, to be honest.
Really? See, I was hoping that the constructive criticism would be where the real fun would be in this. I was hoping that you'd be like,
You've
no,
practiced
that's wrong.
You've practiced too much is your problem.
Oh, well, dang it. See, I thought, well, because if I didn't practice at all, you'd be mad and leave.
Oh
like,
no, I'd
just,
never leave
like,
you, Joe.
If it was like a cheese grater, I don't know what do you guys call cheese graters?
We call them cheese graters. See, that's
Okay,
commonality that you need.
Okay, so I could make a cheese grater model and show it to people and be like, this is another commonality between our two peoples. Did somebody... Wait, I thought I had more of these energy blocks. Did somebody take some of them? Or did I just... Huh.
I was quite impressed that you had them all and there were some that were lit up.
Yeah.
Is that where you're feeding your energy to?
Yeah, some of the steam is going to go into these engines here. Make sure you have your mode key hit.
Yeah, I have
then,
now.
And then that feeds into these. So I got to turn them on to let them absorb energy though, because otherwise they'll like just kind of loop into themselves.
Yeah.
So normally I keep everything to 0 input, 0 output. Um, but so I've got to increase everything to 100% input
Yeah.
to charge them all. And so yeah, as the boiler gets hotter and hotter, it'll produce steam quicker and quicker. So it'll start filling the tanks. Like we've already got 1 million in the top tank. So at this point, the top tank is filling more quickly than it pours into the lower tank, which is not ideal. I really thought that I was going to have that pretty maxed out, but not the case.
Can't you just like switch a valve to turn the one to the top one off, or do you just want to
Well,
leave this running?
the idea is they take a ton of energy to just get running. Now my jetpack is dead. Luckily, I didn't jump off a cliff with it first.
I normally have
So
boots on that stop me from splatting, but I forgot about the fact that I didn't have those anymore.
Yeah, that's how they get you. Okay, so we are just gonna feed our wonderful little electric jetpack tank in here, and now we are not gonna jump back off the side immediately, as I am wont to do. But anyway, so yeah, you see that all of these engines now, I've got them all in the one redstone alloy wire.
Yeah,
so
and they're all feeding them up here.
Mm-hmm.
What are you planning to use all this power for?
Well, I don't have anything in particular that I'm using it for at this point, but like for example, I could set up. They have a new object called a tesseract that lets you.
Oh, Tesseract,
MJ,
yeah.
Tesseract, yeah. I can run MJ power from here to like a quarry or something remotely.
Nice. Well, that beats my setup that I've got over there. Because my setup's purely stationary.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm playing with this at this point. Like most of the engine. Oh, see, this is why I have boots though. I've got protection and other stuff. Because yeah, now I'll just come back up my ladder here. It's important to have ladders. Like I know your base, you don't have any ladder or anything, but that
no,
means
I totally, yeah, I totally need ladders, to be honest.
Yeah, you should have like a little sky dock.
Yeah.
Essentially, like make something that looks like a dock up in the sky. So the ladder doesn't run to the boat. The ladder runs to the end of the dock, and then you run down that. So
well, I was thinking of having a skyboat that goes up and down, sort of like a lift.
Oh, I like that. Oh, a lift. That's another one I got to keep in mind.
Yes, it's a lift, not an elevator.
Not an elevator. What do you call an escalator?
An escalator.
Oh, well, that's tricky.
A movie stair thing is what we call it.
A what? A moving stairwell?
Yeah, a moving stair thing. That's what we call it.
Stair thing. Okay.
Yeah, and my accent is pretty much the archetypal. It's slightly it's southern. It's got slightly. I drop my T's, but generally you can follow what my accent is to get the archetypal British accent. So.
Now there's a word for that. Is that a Thames accent? Or is this distinct from the Thames?
Mine. I'm trying to think about what the word they used for it. It's the one that the BBC broadcasters tend to use, and I forget what they call it, but it's like the Thames accent. There's really no difference.
Isn't broadcast English Queen's English, or it was back in the day?
there's another word for it. Queen's English is much more proper, and it focuses much more on the accent, because I have a southern accent. I have not a the clipped Queen's English stuff.